Oh, baby, we are live right now. Twitch.tv/Grudge_TV. I got to find a smoother way of saying that. But anyways, we are live, and I'm about to start things off here. But let me go ahead and I'm making sure everything's set up. Last thing I want to do is start, a stream and then have it be, a completely frozen image. Completely muted audio, so I'm just checking all my sounds. Okay, great. Now we are going to go ahead and get started. So what this is, we're doing Snowrunner, hard mode, and we are going over here. Let's get that off the screen. We're going over here with a brand new hard mode, a Snowrunner, but my face is over it, so it looks like runner. Hard mode, and over here, slot 4. We were starting from the beginning. Now, if you look at my channel, you will happen to see that I have some Snowrunner videos uploaded. And I've deleted that save file because it has been cursed. It's been cursed by people popping in my chat, or they're not really people, they're bots, advertising and spamming and self-promotion. So, I have gone ahead and turned off chat on the screen. The chat's off on the screen, so they can't just pop in, do a drive-by, throw their, little spam thing up there and run. So it's been cursed, and as a result, we're starting from the beginning. Let's go ahead and paint it. This kind of looks like the truck I drive in real life. Maybe that's a better color, yeah. That may actually be a better color there. For some reason, it really is intent on not letting me go with this color. So go ahead and leave the garage first and see what's going on. Never had it glitch where it didn't want me to choose the color. Oh, I am 100% glitched, actually. So let's go ahead and restart the entire game. Boy, what an incredible stream. I hope you guys are enjoying the blank screen I'm dealing with right now. So for whatever reason, it has entirely stopped, and I cannot use my controller to do anything. So we're going to go ahead and start up and do it one more time and see if it works. That's what I talk about. It's the curse. It's already cursed. It's already tainted. Once those advertiser bots get in your stream and start posting their links, it curses it. That's it. So, hopefully we can actually play it this time without some weird glitch. Yeah, I got no other controllers connected. Nothing else. Nothing holding down keys on my keyboard. I've streamed before. It's the funny thing about this. I've streamed before, and for some reason something goes wrong, but I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just some things like to turn out badly for me. It's just luck, Let's see. It's been cursed, right? The new save's been cursed. Let's do new game, hard mode. It didn't even register save, right? Hard mode. Over there, slot 4. And catch that, it didn't even register our save. It was like nothing happened. In a bit, I'm going to be explaining what exactly we're doing today. Because it's hard mode, but it's also a bit of a challenge. I'll explain it. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, that I don't have any glitches. Here's the big test. Can I color my truck? I did. I colored my truck. Let's leave the garage. Oh, we can take the handbrake off. Okay, the curse has been broken. Officially been broken. Except for that immediate frame drop right there. So, welcome to the Snowrunner. Hard. We are going to be doing most of these, actually all of Michigan, as much as we can, without the use of the Fleetstar. Now, I will be showing you, however, how to get the Fleetstar set up. I'm not making it a hard and fast rule. It's already hard enough in hard mode. Let's grab our all-wheel drive. So the Fleetstar, and this is not going to be an instructional video, but this is just important. The Fleetstar is completely wrecked at the start. In order to use it, you got to pull it in your... A lot of people think you need to pull it into your garage repair, because in normal mode, that's what you do. You hop in the truck, you recover the garage, you're good. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is we're going to come back here with our pickup, and we're going to grab the service trailer. This is just the easiest start for hard mode right here. And we're going to winch this thing. Here we go. And keep it in low because I don't want this thing slamming to the rear of my pickup and rooting it right away. Right off rip, I don't want damage on my pickup. And now you grab your Fleetstar. Like how it immediately deflates because of the damage. It had to register first. So, I'm gonna get our Fleetstar. Let's go ahead and line it up more straight. Okay, that's good right there. And the thing is, pickup cannot use this maintenance trailer. This is a curtain sider. I'm an idiot. I just moved the curtain sider across the lot. Come here, curtain sider. We're going back. Yeah, you can chill over there. Now, the actual maintenance trailer, and I'm not being a moron, let's pull this over to the Fleetstar. So as I was saying though, the pickup cannot use the maintenance trailer's repair. Don't slam into the rear of the truck. So what we do is we drag it over here to the Fleetstar. Just enough. Just enough. Let's go ahead and line ourselves up. We don't care if we hit the Fleetstar, but ideally we don't want to damage that thing. It's a nice looking truck. No, it's there, right there. By the rear catch of the Fleetstar. Okay. Now, here's what we do. Let's change truck to the Fleetstar. Engine is broken, right? We can't move it. That's why we had to do all the towing. Now, how do we repair it? You have to have the trailer attached to use it. And most people think you need to pull the GMC over. Instead, you can just go attach trailer when you've put it online. And now you can use your repair function. And Fleetstar's fully restored in the service trailer. And let's go ahead and steal some fuel from that Chevy. And we're going to pull this trailer around. Let's drop the maintenance trailer over here. We can get out of the way. We're not going to be needing to use it for a while. And in hard mode, you have to go to you have to go to like actual repair stations to replace all those repair points that you've lost. We're just kind of dumping it for now. So we are going to use the Fleetstar here. It sounds funny. We don't need to. I'm not going to. Change my mind. I do want to get us all-wheel drive going. And I like to give it a nice color. Something like that, because it's a classic truck. I immediately left the garage, because again, string goes on, brain turns off. This is the way it is. Now, here's the fun part. Put this away. Hop in our Chevy. And now we got to pull over the field trailer. Thing is, pickup has a real hard time. So we're probably not going to be able to pull the fuel trailer over. But we can stop by and use it. So our first objective, in hard mode, we're on the mainland. We have to drive down to the peninsula instead of starting from the peninsula and driving up. So I'm going to now do my scouting using the Chevy. And I want to pick up that GMC that's down on the peninsula because that's going to be our main work truck. When it comes to like your cargo hauling and everything like that, your big attachments to get work done for objectives, when we're not talking scouting, it's going to be the GMC for the most part for Michigan. And that's just a choice I'm making because the GMC is so heavily underestimated. It's so heavily underestimated that people just tend to sell it when they get the hard mode. Like, well, I got a Fleetstar, what more do you need? And it's true, the Fleetstar is good. It's very slow, but it can fight through anything and it'll get things done. The GMC is not as capable as a Fleetstar, but it is a good truck, even before the all-wheel drive that you get. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna back ourselves in. And I'm going to try the move that I don't think we're going to be successful, though. I'm going to pick that up and track it, because we're going to definitely have to do that. All right, let's try to move it. Yeah, we got it. We got this. It's actually pulling it no problem. I'm kind of surprised. I think it's a big credit to the all-wheel drive of the pickup, and it's a strong pickup too. I mean, it's a strong Scout. Has a lot of muscle compared to most Scouts you're gonna get. We haven't even upgraded it yet. I want to pull this fuel tanker all the way back to the garage. It's going to be our main source of fuel early on. And we are slipping and sliding all over right now. I may have to ditch it. Let's try this first. And get some distance and do it again, because that gives us more strength. Come on. Do it again. No, I think we're gonna have to ditch it for now. That's fine. We're gonna get the GMC real soon. We are gonna fill up real quick. Not that. Okay. Now we're on our way to the lower peninsula. So Snowrunner is one of these games I consider a cozy game. And for a lot of people that are familiar with it, they probably think that's crazy. Because when you think cozy games, right, you're usually thinking stuff like, you know, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, that kind of stuff. Legitimately cozy games. This one's my cozy game. Case in point, right, we had the cursed streams the other day with Snowrunner. I reset my progress. I played through this opening Michigan like dozens of times, intentionally restarting. I've actually finished all the base game and a good portion of the DLCs. Not a whole lot of the DLCs, but you can tell in that tile screen it said 33%. 33% on my save file. But when in reality, all the base game is 100% complete, but the DLC that comes with the game just gives you so much. So first, let's go ahead and get our scouting in. I want to head left, and then we're going to work our way up into the mountains. And the GMC is going to be our treat at the end of this little scouting tour. And my road's going to be up here on the right somewhere. Is that it? Let me use my mouse there. Playing on PC, by the way. Come on. A road, I can barely see it. We got a pit right there. There, we're on it. Oh. This will take us all the way around to the watchtower. I'm still debating how much scouting I want to do up front. Because personally, I much prefer the big trucking. Though the ironic thing is, I think I was reading several people's feedback on the game on Reddit, and it seems like most people prefer the scouting, which is fun. I slip and slide through mud, you go through these little off-roads and everything, all sorts of crazy terrain you can't get the big trucks through. But me, I always just like moving the big stuff. Dealing with the size and weight of those big trucks. See what I mean? Curse stream. And I'm gonna have to ban the bot real quick. First time chat. Wow, that's incredible. Let's do ban. Boom. Clear. And that, my friend, is exactly why I turned off my chat from showing on the screen. Because otherwise you'd see right on my video, and that's going over the YouTube to be edited, will be on YouTube later, you'd see the spam advertisement. A little rocky here. I'm good as long as I don't bust up my nose on these rocks coming down. We're shifting to low. It's gorgeous though. Let's see. Let me throw my brakes on so I don't smash. One. There's a path up here and an upgrade, and then our scouts back here. I'm gonna get the upgrade, and then I'm gonna come get back and get that watchtower. And that will get us in position to have our GMC do some work. And then I need to grapple with whether or not I want to use that Scout 800. Come on. There you go. I made a wrong turn. Crap. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna go for the watchtower. Yeah, we got plenty more, plenty more scouting to do today. It does not matter. That's a fun route to get to the lumber mill, but we're gonna go this way. And then we come up to these little roadblocks. Use our horn that softens them up. I'm gonna start with them. Ready? Where's the horn? They're terrified. And now we just push our nose through it, and that way, it seems unnecessary, but the reason for that is if you soften them up to where they start collapsing, you won't necessarily get your vehicle hooked, caught on it, where you'll damage it. This little, I've seen tons of people play this. Everyone goes around this little water pit their first time, but it does, you don't need to. Let's soften these things up. There we go. Just gonna do a quick check and make sure my stream's not frozen or anything. Settings, beautiful. Yep. Looks like everything's working, that's fine. Tell you, once you get a cursed stream, it's hard to break that curse. So we got a watchtower down here. And then there's a little path heading down to the GMC. Our main truck for, let's see, most of the playthrough, however long I feel like. But we're going to be using that instead of the Fleetstar. There's our lumber mill. That's not the lumber mill. I think that was a house. Okay. Here, and go down. We can get some speed. Yeah. Then we're gonna make a nice left turn through here and cut through the woods. And watch out for a tree stump that's right there. Alright, we're coming on my favorite truck of the game. I actually have this GMC as my background wallpaper. So first we're going to see this fence. Our horn can soften up objects, right? Well, we can also startle fences. See? Petrified. Let's go get our big truck. There she is. GMC MH 9500. I love this thing. It's such a classic. Let's go ahead and get in position. We're going to go to the GMC for a bit. Here we go. Start up for the first time. Listen to the classic horn. Got those twin flaps, exhausts. Oh, I love this thing. And it's a big truck, too. If you put it next to the Fleetstar, you see just how big this thing is. Alright, so we're going to head down to... I want to head to the lumber mill first. We got to pick something up. This thing, when I first played this game, this was such a trap, man, because I didn't realize, like, you're supposed to avoid the mud. You don't want to be slipping around in mud. And so I would dive into these thick puddles right there, and that's not how you're supposed to really play it. Let me grab my contest here. These are great. Okay, we'll come back and do that once we have a crane. Actually, I've never actually done that contest first. I should just risk it. I don't even have the suspension upgrade yet for this thing. Let's see. And that's just gets us stuck right there, so we're just gonna winch. Okay, we got it. And we slowly pull it out. I'm gonna pull across that mud pit without burying my tires in it. Good. Going back a little further. Oh, we're already starting to get ourselves buried. Alright, come on. Don't get stuck. We have plenty of opportunities to be stuck in the future, just not right now. I'm just very slowly holding down the trigger and just doing a little pull. Doing a little pull. There's our experience. Can I attach it from here? Like 3 inches away. Got it. Yep, got it. Here we go. Oh, let's get it out of this little mud trap, man. I'm tempted to try the contest. I'm gonna see, can I do this? Let's stop the engine, take a look. Pinewood Express. The local farms are in desperate need of fresh wood to repair their damaged structures. Requests are constant. Can you get in there and help? They pay well. Okay, so we are in the GMC. No upgrades at all. This is a challenge, really. 2, 3, 4. 4 wooden planks total. We got the dolly trailer. Okay. I know the route. We're going to do this. Don't flip the camera on me. I hate how PC does that. Didn't ask. Okay. Then we come right back. We're going to head over to the church and the old house. See if we can do it with no upgrades without getting stuck. This is probably going to be bad. It's hard mode, so that costs us money, but it really isn't that costly, isn't that bad as people think. All right, here we go. All right, and it's activated. Contest is on. No upgrades. This is probably gonna be bad. And it's getting dark, so low visibility. It'll be nightfall by the time we actually get to that house. Okay, here we go. Let's run that tree down. I'm probably gonna have to do some winching. Yep. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Pull them back, and we're gonna head up the side of the cliff. So I think that's kind of the trick right here. Let's go. Actually, no. I know what I'm gonna do. We're dropping this. No, we're not. We're attaching it. Because I think I need the extra weight. Let's go. If I can't make this hill, I'll have to drop it. It's 8 minutes. You'd think you'd have a ton of time, and then your truck starts doing this. Well, you can hear the engine screaming right now. And I'm just smacking that left bumper. Yes, okay, we're in third gear. We're not gonna hold it. Second gear. Third gear. Okay, good. We're moving. We got movement. Trying real hard to keep momentum. And this thing, I'm gonna pass right there on the left, because I got ground. Come on, baby. Come on, GMC, you got this. And we're gonna up the hill. Come on. Up this hill, not there, because that wants to tip me. Hell of a first mission. This is painful. It's so slow with no upgrades. At least it has a good engine, but like the tires are just road tires, and I don't even have suspension yet. But oh, come on, baby. Yes. Auto winch came in clutch right there. Come on, GMC. You think you have all the time in the world? 8 minutes. Nope. Okay. Okay, we're downhill. We're downhill. We're flying in. Let's go. Yep, we're flying in. We got it. Please unload from the trailer and not the back of the truck. I'm stuck on a grill. Oh no, do not get stuck on the little stupid grill. That's so dumb. Come on. It's right here. Turn this in right here. Seriously, you pulled from the truck and not the trailer? So dumb. I probably could have done something to fix that, but you know what? Alright. At least we're lighter. Maybe it'll help anyways. Let's get back across. I think I messed it up. Tree stump hell over here. It's okay. Alright, we're really roughing it now. Oh, this is the worst. You know what? I'm making a command decision to attach trailer. We're going solo. I'm just gonna pick up 2 new wooden planks. Come on, pull us out of this, GMC. Pull us out of this. We don't need to be wrapped around that tree. This is terrible. Oh my god. Come on. Thank you. Unwrap yourself from that tree. That's so stupid. Alright, it's just a little bit of dirt. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. Okay. Here's our ground. I think we still can finish it, but it will probably not be gold. I may have to do it again later when I have a couple of upgrades. Because boy, it is rough trying to handle this right now. This contest I usually do after I have all terrains. It's just the normal route of pacing, I take it. But contests, gold contests can get you so much money, you know? Don't hit that. Don't hit it. Go. Alright, don't tip. Don't tip. Alright, got it. Let's go. Come on, no reason. We're not stuck in anything. Let's go. 2. I want 2 wooden planks fast. 2 wooden planks real fast. Come on. Buy it. 1, 2. Got him. Come on. Go reverse. The only downside, like when you're trying to shift fast and you get into the groove, you know, if you have like a frame rate drop, probably because I'm streaming and stuff, you have a frame rate drop, you will just drop your transmission when you're trying to shift a gear like that, and you just tries to shift too slow. Annoying. Our performance of this mission has really put a new twist on the word express. Pinewood Express. There ain't nothing express about this right now. Alright, we got... Yeah, we're not gonna get gold. Not gonna go. We got to hit the church and we got to hit the old house. He ain't gonna get gold right here. There's the church. Come on, don't hit the hydrant. I seriously... And those little light posts, like, you can't knock that over. You gotta thread the needle like that. Okay, time for the old man's house. Yeah, we're gonna get silver. Silver or... I really don't want to get bronze. Now, what I'll do later, not now, I'm completely frozen right now. Okay, there we go. What I'm going to do later, not now, I'm going to show a way to get through that, to get through this mission without having to make an extra stop, but you kind of got to cheese it. And you cheese it by just having, like, you stack your 2 wooden crates here, or your wooden planks in the back, and then use a forklift to put 2 more on top of that. Unloaded, but you let the forklift hold it in place. Yeah, this is terrible. Terrible timing. Come on. At least give me silver. Got silver. Okay. I really don't like... I think it was about to give us bronze, but we got silver, and that sucks. Because on hard mode, you only have like 5 times you can do it. Make the most of it. So it's costly, especially if you fail. You only get 5 attempts total. But you can reattempt them. And so if you wanted to grind it out, like say you're playing hard mode, you can, but then you just, I mean, do you really want to spend the whole evening doing the same thing? So I usually just make it a one and done for those contests. Let's go pick up our quests here. Yeah. Because the only thing I can do, I'm not going to go for that yet. And then there's a scout back here, but I'm going to not bother till later. I'm in no real hurry to get the Scout 800, if I'm being honest. It's super efficient. It's the most efficient Scout in the game, I believe. But it's just so tippy when fully upgraded. And then some people run it without the upgrades. The problem is if you run it without the upgrades, then you lose all its benefits of efficiency, of the ability to climb and go anywhere and push through anything. Plus it has, with a roof rack, a super long let's see, you have just such a long time of road time. I don't know, how am I supposed to word that? I'm really lagging bad for some reason. I mean, after I bring this back and collect this stuff, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't have anything running in the background. I'm lagging so bad. Yeah, the Scout with the roof rack, though, gives you so much fuel. You can just keep going, scout a whole map with it. Gonna pick all these up. There's a couple out here. Metal beams and spare service parts. I'm not going to attempt this yet. I'm not, well, maybe. No, because then what will happen is I'll just get stuck. So I'm going to be smart and actually not attempt this at the moment. At least before I get some kind of upgrade on my GMC. I've done it before where I've gone across with a non-upgraded GMC and just completed that delivery, but it's kind of a crapshoot because I don't know the perfect way to do it without getting stuck at some point where I can consistently make my way back and forth. I might as well try it. Why not? I want to get my I want to get my steel beams in here, and again, we're just going to pay for it. Doesn't really matter as much as you think. Got it. And then there's a service spare part in here. This is probably going to be bad. Once I connect, I'm going to check my settings real quick, make sure I have nothing running in the background. So, love it if my game would stop lagging up on me. What we're about to attempt is probably going to get us completely stuck to where we're going to need to pull the Fleetstar out. And then I have to change the name of this stream to, yes, apparently I still needed the Fleetstar. Okay, we're hooked up. Let me check my stuff, make sure I got nothing running in the back. Okay. I have, oh, yes, I have RuneLite running. Old school RuneScape. Okay, I closed that out. Are we good with everything else? I don't think anything else is running. Okay. So if it freezes up, it's just my computer. But let's go ahead and attempt this. GMC, no upgrades. We're going to clear the rock slide. And it's that mud pit. You know what I'm talking about if you've done this before. The mud pit at the bottom of the hill. We're going to go to the left of it. And we're just going to try to speed it. And I really hope we don't get stuck right here. Or we have to switch to the Fleetstar for a bit. I've gone to the right. I've tried to go through it. Today we're going to go to the left. Can we make it? Come on. To the left? Yep. We literally got through it with no problem. I've never actually had to go that smooth before. Okay, so now I know the secret to getting around that for the rock slide. Just go to the left on your way through. Let's pick this up. That's the drainage. We're going to do that later. All right. See? GMC could do it. Really kind of handicapping yourself if you do go this route. How do I show tests? Okay. Cargo management. Got it. Cleared the rock slide. Put some money in our pocket. Now, go ahead and do a little turnaround here. Not a whole lot of space. And go back into town. We're going to get some more steel beams. And then our next objective is going to be clearing out the railway that's kind of blocking that second route. You'll see it when we get there. But clearing it out really makes a nice line up to the gas station. So much easier to traverse. I need to go to the right. I'm about to go right into the mud. You got it. Oh no, I'm slowing. Come on, GMC. You got it. Don't stop though. I'm slamming that left bumper. Okay, second gear. We're good. Third. We're clear of it. Oh, man. There's something else I wanted to do up here. What am I forgetting? I think it's just a quest I need to pick up. Anyways, we're gonna buy some steel beams. I said we really don't need the forklift, or not forklift. It's not a forklift. What's it called? The freaking crane that goes in the back. I hate that thing so much. The crane sucks to control in the game. So I'd rather spend the money. I'll pick up the crane at some point because you will need it. You will need it anyways. And then my pickup is still there. Do I want to bring the pickup? Yeah. No. No, I'm gonna leave the pickup. I'm gonna swing into this hotel on the right and pick up the quest, though. The quest we can snatch for later. The ultimate challenge right here is making this turn without hitting anything. Oh, we made it. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna drop off the metal beams. We're gonna take our dolly to the garage, and then we're gonna bring the curtain cider to the farm. Yeah, we can do all this with the GMC. I've even moved the big, heavy semi-trailer with the GMC. I got stuck one time, but then it's really a matter of routes and then how you learn to control the truck. Let's go. Thought that was rough as hell. Took a little damage. It messed up the grill. It did. Shit. Now I gotta go spend money to repair the body. That sucks. I know they teased the Snowrunner 2. And I hope in Snowrunner 2, whatever they do, so I'd be happy if they had another year DLC for this game, but in Snowrunner 2, I hope they change how the autosave works. Because I hate it in this game. Even on a good rig, the autosave a lot of times will just lag your FPS because it's got so much the game's simulating. It's like when you're in mud or when you're stuck and all your tire, the mud, the road conditions are all being factored in, and you're trying to actively save in the storage, it dumps your frames per second. I really hope they change the way they handle autosave when it comes to the next game. Probably the thing I like least about Snowrunner, because it seems insignificant until you realize you're playing this game like 500-600 hours and you feel the chug every 5 minutes. Wears a little thin. So I want to turn this in. We're just dropping off the beams is all. Accept, track. Just dropping the beams. And now we're heading back. Reverse ourselves. Imagine you're out on the road and you see this. The truck just reversing all the way. It's so narrow, man. It takes just as long to do a 3-point turn to get your truck in the other direction. All right, let's get hooked up. Got it. And we're just running, and it's just run it right back to the garage. Now what I want to do, we're going to do the curtain cider to the farm. That's easy. There's a suspension upgrade I'm going to grab for the GMC real quick. And then we're going to get the rest of the power lines. And we're going to need to take just 2 cardboard, or not cardboard, concrete blocks. 2 cardboard box shipments. 2 concrete blocks on a trailer that we're going to be moving over. It's not here. That's a watchtower we need to eventually get. It's like this little next on the right over here. It's a ramp trailer. And it's got 4 of them. Okay, I just formed a game plan in my head. I know exactly how I'm going to play this. I love the first person mode. Oh, there's our field. There's our field trailer that didn't quite make it. Alright, let's pull her back. She's been out here long enough. She's lonely. Let's winch it. And then, oh, come on. There's no reason to be stuck. That's so stupid. Come on. Let's reverse it. And to the left. Let's go. Really should not be a problem pulling this. That's the power of the GMC right there. Yeah, I'm struggling. Look at those weird tires. We are struggling to pull this to the garage. And this part here, this is not even mud. It's just dirt. It's just dirt. And you're going to slip all over it. Try getting a little to the left into the grass. Okay, I think that might have helped. A little bit. Okay, not much. We're barely moving again. Let's stop. Let's auto winch it. Right? Okay, remember, the further out your winches, the more power you've got in your pull. But we need some weight in the back of our truck to keep our rear tires grounded, and that's really what's kind of making us slip all over the place right now. Is you got all this weight we're pulling with the truck's engine, but we got nothing to hold our rear tires down, keep traction with the ground. And there's the FPS drop from the autosave. Oh, come on, baby, we're almost there. Almost there. I realize I don't really need this dolly, but I'm just, it's along for the ride. It's part of the caravan. After I get things set up in the garage, I'm gonna do a quick check, make sure my stream's recording all right again. One time I did this, I used to do some Project Zomboid stuff, and I did this long video where I was like tutorializing everything for new players, all live, and it was all recorded in one shot, and I was so happy, I was so thrilled to see the results at the end. And I go in and I check the video, and it was completely frozen for like 2 hours straight, 100% frozen. I'd never been so disappointed. All right, we're gonna drop this right here. Drop that. I got distracted, so I ended up tipping that little dolly over there. Alright, let's pull this one out. There we go. And then let's pull this thing back. On your feet. No, forward, don't auto reverse me. Forward. There. Now we're just gonna get this field trailer. And we're gonna pull it up along. I want it on the edge of our drive. Got it. Careful. No, it's gonna go wild. For the love of all that's holy, please just line yourself up, man. Got it. Found it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, fuel up my truck is what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna head into the garage. Nice. And I'm gonna attach that forklift that I hate to use. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it. Okay. I completely forgot about the suspension, race suspension for this. We'll grab that in a minute. I called it forklift again, didn't I? Loading crane. It's a damn loading crane. That looks like a forklift to you? Alright. Now this thing over here. These steel beams are pulling right out of that miserable, awful little flatbed dolly trailer. I hate these those little flatbeds like that. They suck. Attach. Like, unpack cargo. Oh, so it unpacked when it tipped. Attach. Here. I'm just gonna do this. I gotta get in close because it's so heavy. Those steel beams. Actually, no. If I do this, see, I'm not being smart. If I do this, I can't go put my suspension on. So let's go grab our suspension. See, I wasn't thinking. Brain went off. And you just got to cut through this brush right over here. And that's where you get the suspension upgrade. What the hell did I just hit? Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah, of course. The one tree stump in a 1,000-mile radius we hit. Fantastic. And it's up here by... Yeah, that's a bridge I gotta go over carefully. There it is. Alright, let's slip into low. Because the way our luck's been running, we're probably gonna just... Some crazy stuff's gonna happen. We're gonna go flying. Alright, nope. Keep your tires on it. Keep the wheels there. Straighten out. Let's go. I usually get the pickup to do this. Oh, clearly at a disadvantage. Come on, baby. Got it. We're good. Carefully. Reverse. Slowly. Straighten our tires. Straight. We're straight. We're straight. Yep. I hate loading cranes. It's just silly to me because I'm like, I don't know, it's not. Right? If you're working for yourself, delivering stuff in trucks, the people load the stuff for you to make the delivery. You don't pay for the delivery handling service, or you don't pay for people to put it on your truck. They're supposed to do that for you. Kind of the point of the trucker is to do the actual transportation. I hate the crane in hard mode because it costs you money. All right, here we go. Customize suspension raised. Look at what they did to our truck, man. It looks sad. Look at the headlights, and tell me that's not a crying face right there. That tree stump busted our nose in so bad. Such a beauty of a truck too. What other paints can we do? We can do cherry red. Got some two-tones? Tri-tones. Oh, those all kind of suck though. We're going with default. Alright, let me check, make sure stream's not frozen or anything. Okay, we're golden. Let's go. Now we're gonna bring it. Grab the steel beams from this flatbed. We're gonna grab the curtain cider. I got it all worked out, whole plan. Okay, here we go. Activate anchor. Hate these things. There we go. Come up. Yep, out of the flatbed. I say you gotta get real close because it's so damn heavy. No, don't turn on me. Come on. Don't do the twist. Hey, bro, new here. Never seen you on Snowrunner streams. Yep. I started like a couple days ago is all, but yeah, pretty new. I think I only started streaming like a couple days ago. Good to see ya. Okay, so we're tucked in. Restore crane. Okay, now we're getting that curtain cider. And now we're going to turn the curtain cider into the farm. And then we're going to grab that ramp, the ramp trailer. And then we're going to clear a path and clear a roadblock at the same time. Yeah, I started streaming Snowrunner a few nights ago. I try to take a break on the weekends. I don't stream much, even though I just started not long ago. And the first two streams I did were this, starting out in Michigan, but they were cursed because just people dropping advertisements in there. And I realized it was going to get on YouTube, so those VODs are going away. We've kind of abandoned our pickup on the peninsula. But I really want to focus on the GMC. Because this, to me, this is much more fun than the scouting itself. Are we still only level 3? I really can't wait to get these all-terrains. Okay, this is the farm right here. I don't have my mission pulled up. Let me get the contract. Farming to it. This one right here. Deliver the curtain cider to the farm. Did I just start playing Snowrunner? No, I am very experienced with Snowrunner. This is hard mode. And it's also a bit of a challenge because I'm avoiding the Fleetstar intentionally and playing with the good old GMC. What about you? You've been playing Snowrunner for a bit? There's a curtain cider is in. And we got promoted there. Now we're rank 3. Come on. Don't get stuck in the mud. Dyson Diesel's regular food shipment has been delayed for days. If we don't get some grub over to these elements soon, the rumbling of their bellies will be louder than the drilling. Let me see in the map what all I had got to do for that. Go to the drilling site, 2 consumables. Okay. So the plan for this contest is we got to go... Alright, we're going to go fallen power line. Pick up these... We're going there to pick up the blocks, fallen power line, head up here to the roadblock, and then drilling site. We need some wood to make the bridge here. Then we do the drilling site. That's kind of what we gotta do. And then, is it consumables? Yeah, it's consumables. So we're just gonna be a while before we do this contest. Do I want to finish the game with only the GMC and Fleetstar? Well, that's a challenge. Just not really the Fleetstar. That's kind of... I'm doing Michigan mainly with just the GMC. Because the Fleetstar, I know, is a much more capable truck. And that's intentionally why I'm leaving it behind for the GMC. I've gotten before when I've done this kind of hard challenge... I've cleared most all of it using the GMC. I don't think there's anything I don't have attachments for the truck. And I even like pulled the White Western Star using the GMC, but I just needed my off-road tires. And then I was able to pull it out. But yeah, it's a bit of a challenge. I'll probably, once I'm done with Michigan, I'm sure I'll be mixing it up. Because it is kind of, as much as I love the GMC, it's my favorite truck. It is kind of boring just using the same one over and over. But it's very capable, even without the all-wheel drive, and super capable with it. But I'm not going to be dipping in to pick up the all-wheel drive. I'm just going to run the GMC in the base game. Okay. So we're going to the fallen power line. We already turned in steel beams. That's why I made that detour earlier. And then I'm bringing in the concrete blocks for the power lines. And then with the steel beams and the concrete blocks, we're immediately going to go up and take care of the roadblock, the first of the major roadblocks. Alright, let's get to the side, because we are pulling a surprising amount of weight with this right now. Oh, come on, baby, don't get stuck. The engine's really roaring, you can hear it right now. There we go. I've actually not done this particular maneuver where I dropped the steel earlier and then grabbed a second steel. Do you think we can see soon a trailer of a new Snowrunner game? I don't mean Expedition or Roadcraft. I would really love to see a Snowrunner 2, because I don't think they're going to be doing another year. I don't think they're going to be running another year of season. But what I have seen, and it's kind of disappointing, is I've actually seen ads they're running for Roadcraft. because I think they're really trying to push it because it's got a good bit of a following. I think it's better than Expedition, because my understanding is people really don't care for Expedition, a MudRunner game, but Roadcraft has been received much more positively. I personally, I don't really want to play Roadcraft because if you're like I am, you love the customization that Snowrunner has. About getting cool trucks, throwing stickers on them, recoloring them, upgrading them, managing fuel and everything. Like, that's the fun of it to me. And I know Roadcraft, like, I don't even think they let you turn your engines off when it came out. They eventually patched that in. Just, they don't focus on the trucks, really. And then when I saw the automation stuff on Roadcraft, I think I'll just pass. Of all their games they made, Spin Tires and MudRunner, Snowrunner has been their best. Hands down, that's the closest to like an actual full-on game. I put like 600 hours into this now. And all the DLC, most all the DLCs, it's insane. They'd be smart if they just made another Snowrunner. Or even continued it for another year. Okay. So we're coming up here now in the gas station. We're really struggling with all this weight we're moving. Also, Roadcraft has the annoying dispatcher. I've never heard of that. You have to tell me what that's about. Is it like someone constantly talking in your ear while you're doing missions? Okay. Going to grab some free fuel right here from this quest trailer. Expedition was a fail in my opinion, beside the tire inflation system, which also is not a rocket science. Yeah, I mean, it's just from what I've seen. I believe they had the tire inflation system already in Spin Tires, was it? Or the earlier MudRunner. So they had it before, but yeah, as far as I know, from everyone I've seen talking about it, even other Snowrunner players, they just don't like Expedition. Because, like, people liked scouting in Snowrunner. They didn't want a game that was just purely that, and then you take out all the other fun cargo moving stuff from Snowrunner, you know? That's the takeaway I get from it. I intentionally avoid it because of it. Oh man, this GMC is really putting in the effort to move this weight right now. And I think I'm gonna drop my ramp trailer once I get up here. I think. Okay, and then it's right up here. And then I think I'm gonna scout with the GMC, just look at the nose, or to see what mission is ahead of it, because I can't remember what all we're gonna need next. Except start tracking, cargo management. Okay. Here's the beams. And then nothing more satisfying than that. Love it. Like a bridge over troubled rock slides. Anyway, nice work, partner. We can now access the road beyond and see what the land further out looks like. Probably looks like another headache for me. Absolutely yes. I'm going to turn this around and drop the trailer here in case I decide I want to pick this thing up on my way back. Alright, and here we go. I have to go. Glad to see you there. I'll take an eye on the YouTube channel too. Cool. Hey, I appreciate you. Always glad to have you stop by and chat. Let's see. Part this here. There. And now let's scout out with the GMC. I have a feeling we're gonna need more steel beams. And then I can't remember what else we need. Oh, we're completely dandy on fuel. I will say, contrasted from the Fleetstar, the one thing I really like about the GMC, and it's owing to the fact that it's a highway truck that becomes a heavy-duty truck, basically. But the GMC, when it's moving, it's just so much faster. And that's the thing I kind of noticed. The Fleetstar is really slow. Capable, far more capable, but really slow. Okay, roadblock discovered. Rocks again, seriously, come on. Do me a favor and handle this, will you? Okay. Start tracking. We need, let's take a look at the full thing. Roadblock. Just service spare parts. That, okay, it's right here, isn't it? Yes. So what I may do, service spare parts, because the other way back is here. And the GMC, I don't think can get back there right now without the all-terrains. So I'm going to run the GMC around. Oh, it's going to be a long one. The GMC is coming all the way around, and then I want to pick up. I'm going to dump this trailer, get the 2 spare parts, bring it all the way back. That's so much, though. That's so much to do. Actually, what am I thinking? I could do this bridge right now. Can't I? Okay. We're going to run it back. And come back through here. Lumber mill. Open the bridge. Grab this trailer. Open the roadblock. It's a long trip, though. It's a long trip. But I don't know, it's also kind of smooth. That's the one thing. It's I try to get my truck over where before there's a bridge up. Like, this is going to be stuck. That's about the end of it. Okay, so I'm going to run all the way back to the garage. Yeah, path from the lumber mill to the wind bridge. Yeah, that's the one I'm seeing. Is this one you're talking about right here? Is that lumber mill? And then you go here, right? Cross over, because there's the drill yard. And then right there's the wind bridge. Is that the one you're referring to? And this right here is like the shallow rocks in the water. Is that the one you mean? Okay. Yes, not sure if you can do it without all-wheel drive. Yeah. Well, I did the other big heavy challenge with the GMC, so I could get it through. I've been going across that shallow part before, but it makes for a fun challenge either way. I ran the contest where you gotta deliver those 4 wooden planks all over, and it did not like handling all the weight. No, see, this is the speed that I really like from the GMC. This is kind of like the one big thing. People always wonder what heavy duty trucks are for, because like category of the trucks in this game are all arbitrary, right? Between your heavies and your heavy duties, your highway, and then like this one, the GMC is a highway truck that's pretty much acts as a heavy duty. But it's like, what's the difference? You know, what between all of them? Why is it so arbitrary? It doesn't matter. But the GMC, is nice. It's sort of the heavy duties because they can do a lot, but they're just so fast. Not as capable as heavies, but they're just so fast at it. I'm about to smack my nose into that. All right, we're going for that lumber mill. I'm going to see if we can get ourselves across that. We can set that bridge up. And then we can get over there. We can grab our spare parts and get over there. And we got the crane. Got everything we need. Yeah. That's the game plan. Oh boy, isn't this nice? We got the power lines cleared. I love the first person mode in this game. The only thing, and I hope this is what they do with the next Snowrunner, I hope they kind of tidy up the first person view a bit, because one of the things I don't like, I mean, as much as I do enjoy it, is that like your frame of view is limited. Whereas in real life, I mean, that's just a limitation of the technology, right? Because in real life, you can just lean over in the car and look over the hood. But also that we can kind of clear out some of the grime on the windshields over time, at least clean it up. And then like one of the trucks, the windshield wipers are like broken straight down, and it's the most annoying thing in the world. Just trying to drive it around in first person. Because like I love this interior view, it's so great for the GMC, but the grime makes it so you're not seeing the full clarity of how great these graphics are. Like, it is really pretty. And then you go in the first person view, and then it's got grime. Your windshield. Here's that path I mentioned earlier that takes you through the lumber mill. This one right here. This is actually in that Snowrunner United We Drive, that old trailer that was like a Death Stranding parody. There's a little clip of the GMC on this path to the lumber mill, cutting through the water over here. It's this one. And it splashes through the water and cuts through right here. Right there from the trailer. Except in the trailer, it was going the opposite direction. There we go. Let's grab some lumber, and we're gonna build that bridge. Okay. It is all mud, pure mud all the way through there. There's gonna be right on the outskirts of this to avoid most of it. Okay. Now, because we do have the crane, I'm not gonna actually spend the money to auto load it this time. Like I said, auto loading really doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt the pocket that much, but I still much prefer to save money when I can. Let's do pack, unpack, and let's grab the next one. There. Back. Restore crane. Alright. Here we go. We're going to do the same tactic we did a little earlier. Let's avoid that one pit. We're going to head up the left of the hill so we're not sinking ourselves back in again. There we go. It's a push, but the GMC has a good engine. Yeah. Oh, it made it up there fast. Okay. Come back down. We're gonna dive through the little path on the rocks. If you go straight, we're gonna go right into the thick of the water. It's just a little to the left right here. Right there. And you're running over it. Yeah. Now this, because we're going to the right, we're going to avoid that so that we don't get tipped and pick up this upgrade. And this is raised for the Fleetstar, which we're not going to bother with at the moment. And then you can just run this curve right to the wooden bridge. Oh, there's the lag from the autosave. Okay, now this is the tricky part, actually. You just hit slow. Yep. Low gear. There's our quest for the bridge. It wants to tip us. Oh, I'm clinched up, man. There we go. Right there. That's the hardest turn. Because it wants to tip you over with all this weight. There we go. Accept. Track. Wood planks 2. Yeah, that's all we needed. Perfect. Amazing. Now we got our bridge built. So we're gonna have to do this. 1, 2, 3. We can pick up our. We can grab our Chevy right there if we want, and just to bring it back to the town. And then we get that. I'm gonna pull this thing over, the semi trailer, knock it over. And then we're gonna get the service parts and bring it right up there to that roadblock. Yeah, that's all we need. Okay. And check. I'm good. And if anyone knows a faster route to go from here to the town, let me know. Really can't wait to get the upgrades. One way that will get me there faster, though, is if I just worked on the contest. Losing my train of thought as I focus on all these attacking tree stumps all of a sudden. Attacking us from out of the blue. Yeah, the contest actually gives you lots of experience and money to rank up fast. Are we really stuck in this crap place? No reason to be stuck here, man. What are we even stuck on? Seriously? What are we even stuck on? Whenever to reverse this out, like, we are just really stuck on nothing. That's what the GMC be like. You'd really be out here stuck on nothing at all. Alright, there's a tree branch. Okay, pull us towards that now. Let's pull us towards that. What is going on? Oh, we are on a stump. Oh my god, seriously? Well, we should just be able to go off of it now. Okay. Let's there be something that can pull us forward. Nope. Now I may have to just rough this truck up and do that. We just pull it over. It is now on my gas All right, now I'm just digging up dirt. Okay. Hey, Jelly Bean, how are you? I am currently completely stuck, but that's all right. We're gonna get out of this. Okay. And pull my nose to the right. This is the worst. Okay, well, there we go. We're out finally. I hate it because I had the stump in my tires and the stump by the gas can because I want to meet the game designer that thought it was a good idea to throw that random stump out there where it grabbed us. Just in the middle of the route where no one probably would go. Appreciate whoever put that there. You stream? Yeah, I do. I stream. Okay, never mind. Sounds good. So, game plan. Semi-trailer. Server spare parts. Use the crane, pull it over. My stream is laggy, by the way. I appreciate you saying that. I'm going to have to look into the settings to see what's going on. Yeah, I just started streaming like a few days ago. And I thought I set the bitrate just right, but I'll have to look into it after this. Appreciate you mentioning that. Let's see what I can do to make that better. Probably bitrate thing. Going pretty good for you? Well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Yeah, I'm using a camera or like, yeah, so the webcam is kind of an older thing. I have my OBS settings, and for recording the bitrate's really high, but for stream it's like 3,500 or 3,000 bitrate, something like that. But I'm not really sure what's like the best setting for it. Here is that semi-trailer. It's the old trick. If you don't want to like load up a saddle, just come knock the semi-trailer over. Okay, service spare parts. Okay. And this has 3, right? Service spare parts. You can kind of tell by the icon. And you match them to the mission in the upper right and on the trailer. So we got 3. So I'm saying it's these, I'm thinking it's these 3 boxy ones right here. Let's just dump this baby over. Okay. Got it. And now we can just load them up. I only need 2. But sure beats trying to go through that rear location right now without the tires, because there's another factory closer to the garage, but it's one of those things where it's like, good luck getting yourself through there with just the road tires. Pack it up, unpack, and grab the other one. And pack it up. Restore crane. We're good. Let's take a look at our map. We cleared this one nice and early. I'm thinking that's a pickup upgrade. I can't remember. There's a stuck trailer we can grab. I'm not going to do that until I have all terrains. The pickup's right there. We can pull that up. Okay. We're going back here. Back over the path. The wooden bridge we just set down. And then up to the roadblock. Gone through 3 times with Fleetstar and tipped each time. Oh, I mean, I've had plenty of tips. What mission was that you flipped on? What mission are you referring to? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I flipped on all this at least once. Alright, let's bring it out. Back down through the lumber mill route. This is always a fun little ride. Ride the decline down. You know what I can do? I can probably bring my pickup through here now. Just to get the pickup to the northern side. Oh no, because I still want to get the Scout. I'm going to leave the pickup here for now. There it is. Now, the one thing I will say I do, even though the Fleetstar is so much more capable than this, I do like how heavy the GMC is, because it's a heavy truck. Like, when you're both fully upgraded. And then when I play the DLCs, one of the things I notice is the Fleetstar is surprisingly lightweight and small compared to most of the other trucks of its type. Whereas the GMC is like nice and big and heavy. So I've had a lot more problems, like in the end game, just trying to keep the Fleetstar capable as opposed to the GMC. And then a really good truck that's just such a gas hog. I never like using it as the Paystar. That thing's got power, but I don't think I'm going to be touching that this run. Here we go. I'm going to shift into low gear just to crawl through here again. Easy. Yeah. I could feel the pull that wants to tip so bad. It wants to tip so bad. Yep. Auto winch saved me right there. Oh man. It was about to tip us right over, man. It's just such a tricky little path right there. Like they intentionally designed it to try to ruin your day. Alright, let's go get that roadblock done. I'm trying to think, is there anything else in this little media area I can get? Can't remember. Let me get here in the dry ground and check my map real quick. Okay, from I remember... Oh, I hate the PC. It just yanks your map direction all over the place. So there's an upgrade here. I'm not... Maybe... I might grab it with the GMC, just because we're taller than the Chevy. We might be able to grab it. And then this is a field trailer that's grayed out. Grab that, and then there is another upgrade like back here, like back there. Okay, one thing at a time. We're gonna get this roadblock taken care of first, but I could just bring the GMC back and do that. Sometimes your like big heavy duty trucks make great Scouts. Like one thing people love to do with the Kodiak is they love to use that for, you know, geared up and use it for Scout once they've got it upgraded. Thing is, the Kodiak just kind of I know there's some people that just love the Kodiak. It's a cool truck. I like it, But man, that truck sucks. If you thought the GMC was a difficult truck, the Kodiak sucks without all its upgrades. And then when you do upgrade it, it's like not really that special. I feel like I'm being mean and bullying the Kodiak. I do I do like the Kodiak, but it's worse than the GMC. GMC is very capable. It's kind of one of the, as I get stuck. The GMC is surprisingly capable. But the Kodiak is just he's not trying his hardest. All right, let's winch and get past whatever is slowing us down this hill. This mud. A whole lot of mud. Let's just slowly go through this then. Barely using our trigger. And we don't want to stop either. There we go. Okay, just a switchback. And we're through. Oh, this is the hardest switchback in the game, though. Okay, I'm not in the game, in the map. I'll explain once we get there. Here. Low. Come on. Just this dip right here is just always so bad. Every time. Every single time, man. Okay. Might hit the paddle with the crane. I thought we had a good enough angle for it. We did not. Okay, come on. It's seriously gonna make us paddle? Alright, if this doesn't work, we're gonna paddle. Can I, for the love of God, get the winch on that tree right there? Come on. Winch that tree, thank you. Alright, we're gonna paddle. I hate this. Look at that. What were you even stuck on, man? It's just, we didn't even bottom out. We didn't even bottom out. That's ridiculous. Let's paddle. Let's go. Fine. That's the GMC, baby. Stuck on a whole lot of not much. Let's just try to do this. Yep. Come on. Get me over there. Got it. That was annoying. Okay, so this route is tough. I'm probably just gonna go into low gear. I remember I hate everything about this route because we're gonna tip right there. That's why. That's the exact reason. Man. No. I'm not gonna let it do it to us. Come on, get me on the menu. Okay. This is just a precautionary winch right here. This, and we're gonna low and pull our butt. Okay. Precautionary winch. Grab it, pull our butt over, straighten our butt out. It's usually not this hard. I think I just really had a bad angle when I approached it. Come on, get us up there. Auto winch, auto winch, auto winch. Come on. Why is this so difficult, man? Okay. I'm just getting stuck on the stupidest thing in this run right now. Okay. Come on, get our rear up here. This is not heavy. We are not inundated with weight or nothing. Let's get our... Why are we absolutely stuck on right now? Alright, you know what? You want to move us that direction. Let's go ahead. Let's go back then. We for real got stuck on absolutely nothing. Ain't nothing we're stuck on right now. There, get us. Go, 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 go. Oh my God. Jesus. Come on, man. Oh, wow, really? All that time, dude, we weren't even stuck on anything. So I say, this is the worst switchback in Michigan. That one right there. That was so painful. You know it's bad when the music cuts out of your game and you're just dead stuck. The orchestra stops because they know you're in a bad position right now. Let's back up. Okay, straight. Get our wheels turned. I'm slipping on nothing again. Slipping on nothing. Just come on. Turn. 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 This is not even mud. This is dirt. Let's go. I'm not going to take this switchback again until I have all-terrain tires, because holy hell. Yeah. That little tree up there is going to be our savior right now. And, okay, look, drop your weight, unpack cargo. Here we go. You're just really stuck on nothing, man. I hate this so damn much. There ain't nothing here, buddy. Ain't nothing here. There ain't nothing here we're stuck on. It is dirt. It's not even mud. Get us up, man. That's so silly. Wow, that took... How long was that? Did that take just now? This is why I have so many hours of Snowrunner. You really clock up them hours when you're stuck in a single turn for 50 minutes, you know? Really runs up the clock. That felt like 10 minutes. That was really long. Not taking that switch back again. Come on, get us up here. Really need to get our all-terrains up. Honestly, I don't know what we'd do without you. This town is getting back on its feet, and it's thanks to you. Take this. It's well earned. Man. Made me a very unhappy boy. Alright, let's see. What's the game plan? Let's see machinery. Find and deliver to factory. Truck crane recommended. That requires crawling. We need all terrains to crawl. Beyond the spruces, that requires a pickup. We're not doing that. Stuck trailer. We need off-roaders for that. Same for the curtain cider. So we can do contracts then. Pipe dream. We need all terrains for the heavy. And then wet harvest. We're gonna have to do wet harvest then. Wood planks, metal beams, and bricks. Steel River Township. Long container, that's an easy one, but it is kind of a pain to get back there. Okay, so we're gonna do wet harvest. Okay, let's get us through. Let's get us over to that fuel trailer. We're gonna fuel ourselves up, and then we're gonna do wet harvest. Focus on wet harvest. And then I might have to push out some contests, because the contests are really the key to getting your level up early. Contests just give you so much. If you want to rush all terrains, that's how you do it. And same with your off-roads. Just run your contests, trying to get gold each time to get the most out of each of those things. Okay, now what we probably are going to do, I'm going to fuel up, and then I'm going to move to the pickup, and I want to get the Scout 800, and we're going to drag her back to the... We get the Scout 800, and then we're going to tow it back to the city. And that may be the last for the stream, because I've been going on a while. Let me check everything real quick. What have I been streaming for? Oh, a couple hours, yeah. So we still got time. Still got time. I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to go to the pickup. Call a Scout back in the town, and then I'll probably be stopping the stream then. Because this wet harvest is going to be fun. I may start the next Snowrunner stream with that. It's just doing the wet harvest. Because bricks, wooden planks, metal beams. We got to go in the town for that. Lumber mill. And then bricks. Bricks is up. We can either find bricks on the path, or we have to go up to the northern factory. And that sucks to get back to. Until you get your all-terrains, because you're just fighting. Now there's a little shortcut. Fight your way up the hill. The only thing is, the Fleetstar can make the push. The GMC does not fare as well as the Fleetstar, so I may have to switch to the Fleetstar, but I don't know. I'd rather just avoid it. I'd rather just wait till the GMCs are good and ready. Okay, we filled up. Let's cut the engine, and let's go to our pickup. This dude's been hanging out for a while by himself. I'm gonna get some love. And go get our Scout 800. The tippiest Scout in the game, but I actually kind of love the Scout 800. Okay. And when I get the Scout 800, what I do with it is I raise its suspension and I get the roof rack, which makes it tippy as it can possibly be, and the biggest tires. Makes it super tippy, but if you drive it right and very slowly at times, it can get you anywhere, and its fuel efficiency is unparalleled throughout the rest of the game. It's kind of crazy. You can scout. I think I scouted all of the 3rd Michigan map, the swamp. I scouted all of it with a Scout in one shot and had fuel left over, if I'm recalling. Yep. Whereas this Chevy is a more capable and stable truck, but when you upgrade, it becomes a gas hog. It's stronger. It's a gas hog. All right, let's get over here. We're just flying through this town at night. I kind of love it. So freaking pretty. Okay. Let's pull up our map and see where we are. And so we're going in the dark. Some late night scouting. So this here... Okay, that's the one over there. Yeah, we're going to turn around, hit that. That. Right, see, that comes up here. You're going to connect. Let's do that. No point in trying to negotiate that in the dark more than we need to in the dark. Well, that mailbox is dead. Here we go. And there's some dark late night scouting. Oh, am I about to make a mistake? No, I'm good. I just can't see over the dash or the nose. We got it. Got mud flying up in our face. And this. That's going to be our little road up there. And this seems like it would be so much fun to do in real life. I wonder how many people, like, have done off-roading in their life and then found themselves gravitating towards a game like this. I never have. Never had a vehicle for it. Well, I mean, I got a pickup that could, but I don't. I wonder how many people have actually, like, done off-roading and it's like this game calls to them. Or if you haven't off-roaded, do you wanna? My mom, believe it or not, has been off-roading a good bit too, whereas I have not. This is a quest. Okay, this is a quest we can actually pick up right here. Riverside repair. Crack it. Service spare parts. Where's the boatman's house? I'm gonna think about this. This is the boatman's house. We gotta bring service spare parts 2, which is gonna be from this factory up here, and 2 wooden planks. So that's gonna be down the road. Let's go ahead and get our Scout 800. And immediately get stuck. I can get myself to the outside of that. It's really tipping. Wants to tip and throw us. You know, to get stuck, your nose goes up and then your weight wants to pull you over. That kind of tip. I don't know what it's called, but it's nasty. I don't like it. Yeah, there's a switchback. Okay. This is the true ultimate Snowrunner challenge, is negotiating these woods, these switchbacks, getting the scout, and then having the scout tow everything back down. This part is muddy. Not too bad. The hardest part of this route is actually coming up. And it is frustrating. Am I really about to tip my pickup on this? No way. Literally what? Come on, man. What? Stuck in some nonsense I couldn't even see. Oh, this is boulders, of course. Yeah. Come on, baby. Let's go. Don't smash it. Okay, this is the toughest part right here, is these rocks. Alright, seems easy. Easy enough, and they'll bounce you around. Gotta be ready for it. Except now they, like, your terrain is pushing you around, and then this right here. Yeah. It's harder than it seems because the rocks are there. Your road is doing this, and then your rocks are just jutting up out of it. And so it's bouncing your trucks all around. It seems like it's nothing, like, oh, you just cruise over some rocks and some pebbles, like your wheels just push them to the ground. It really doesn't, though. Is you're going up and down in that hilly terrain, and then the rocks are bouncing you, so you're pinging in every direction. And sorry, we got past the hard part. This takes us right to the scout, and then we're gonna have the scout tow us down. So I'm committed to the scout. I'm gonna make it work, just like I make the GMC work. Gonna make that scout work. Gonna put in some work. A lot of people like to sell the scouts for early money. Let's call it. Sell scouts for early money because they don't think it's a capable truck. It's a very capable truck. And I don't sell anything on a hard mode. But two, it's the most fuel efficient scout in the game. There. Scout. We're in. We are in the Luminous. Let me check my stream, make sure we're locked in. Okay. We're good. No glitches, no errors, nothing frozen. Here we go. And this always on differential lock, it makes a huge difference. This thing can fight better than the pickup. I mean, it's small. Look at that size. Pause. Look at that, though, compared to the Chevy. Where we were up taller. But it's a small truck. Alright, I don't want to damage my pickup. Or Scout. Winch. We got it. You leave the engine on, that lets it pull its own weight around you. We're just going to go on low gear for right now. Okay. And go into auto. And all-wheel drive off for now. And we're going to go low gear once we start heading down. Let's keep it. I'm just waiting for it to slam into my rear. Don't say it. Okay. All-wheel drive, and we're going low. At least we got daylight, which is nice. Alright, we got clear to that. Easy enough. Okay, yeah, pickup's pulling just fine. Now we're in low. This is the challenge right here. Is this bit. Where I can already, it's narrow. And we're pulling weight. It's kind of carrying its own weight. But not letting these rocks make us slip off the edge. Now all-wheel drive is helping us climb too. Like pulling its hands, pulling you uphill. And now as you're going down, we can cut the all-wheel drive, save a bit of fuel. And we're just gonna ride in low, let the transmissions keep us going nice and slow. Come on, don't mess up my, don't crash, don't mess up my nice new Scout. Just got it, haven't even got a fresh coat of paint on it yet. All-wheel drive on. My Chevy is kissing me right in the rear bumper. Very nice. Okay. No more all-wheel drive. Let's do this little thing right here. That's dirt. Avoid those annoying stones. I don't know about anyone watching this, but I'm extremely tense throughout all of this right now. Because this is a... And look how deep this mud's gonna get. Look what it does to our tires. It starts burying us. It's burying us. Let's go low gear. But like I said, the always on differential lock, that makes it so nice. Okay. Okay, we're out of the hard part. Let's get back to town. Where are we looking? That tower I'm avoiding for right now until I have a race suspension. And probably some mud tires for the Scouts. Because it's super, super swampy. You're just stuck and you're just dead. There. We can actually go back to first person view now that we're out of the hard part. Doesn't that look cool though? I love that. It does. It looks a lot like my pickup in real life with the gold. And I'm right now, I'm lost. Alright. Went off the road. Beautiful. No, man, don't... Did it dent the front? It did. Look at what it did. The damage right there. That's so messed up, man. See? The game giveth, the game taketh away. Gives us a beautiful new Scout just to smash in the corner bumper. From a tiny tree that we were barely moving at all to hit. Considering how forgiving the game is truly, you think it would be a little more merciful. Guys, we're really cruising through these though. I mean, that is kind of nice how capable the Scout is. I mean, let's just look at the mud that's kicking out. It's just pushing through it, man, and pulling the truck. I said that Scout Hunter is underestimated. You know, a gentle breeze tips it straight over, but you know, when it remains rubber side down, it's a pretty good truck. Okay, we're right in the town square. Oh man. We made it in the town. Victory lap. Let's just cruise through town for a second. And look back at our pickup being towed behind us. That's a great feeling, man. Just gonna chill for a second. Appreciate the drive. So, where's our GMC? Our GMC is up in the mainland, right? Yeah. For the Scout, we're just going to run the Scout to our garage. And that's going to be the Scout we use through these woods here. We do... Hold on. You know what? The Scout needs this fuel. We're just going to run straight back to the garage, and that's going to be it for the stream. And then, I don't think I'm going to stream later than night. I usually just go a couple hours and call it good every few days. Every couple of days. I got to increase it. I'm going to call it good after that. This will probably be up on YouTube in a couple days. I'm still deciding how I want that to work with my VODs here. Pull it from stream, go up on YouTube, but I like to edit it into like a video. At the same time, like, I know some of the people that do watch my stuff on YouTube, they kind of want to see the whole thing and just let it play. Kind of like you do with a streamer, right? The streamer, you just kind of let the video, you know, let the stream play, go do stuff, fold laundry, grab something to eat, wander in, chat for a bit, and then head back out and let it play. It's a streamer thing. Streamer community thing. And some of my friends that watch me on YouTube, they have the streamer community mindset. They like watching the whole thing and just kind of letting it go. And so that's why I'm debating this. Like, I want to obviously want to you know, get a bit of community going and be really cool. People who kind of like the same stuff I like. That's always fun. You get friends to chat with and play with. But also, it's like I want to deliver the streamer experience, but I also gotta make it fit for YouTube too, you know? You're really speeding through here. That's such a smooth ride, though. Super smooth ride. I can barely hear it. The engine. Oh, my headphones weren't pushed in. That's what it was. I feel like there's a pattern here where every time I compliment a truck's performance capabilities, it immediately manages to get stuck on something. And it's like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna use the Fleetstar for everything. That's what it feels like right now. I just rendered it a big old compliment and then immediately gets stuck. Excellent. Okay, I don't know if we've gotten any upgrades for the Scout, have we? Isn't there one back here? There's an upgrade that we just kind of left in the dirt. I don't think we got any. So we're just going to bring it back. I'm probably going to throw the roof rack on. We're going to recolor it. Then we're going to call it good for the stream. And then we'll be up on YouTube in a couple days, I think. Nope. Please don't. It's already this truck's already been through a lot. It damaged the front left bumper or fender. It doesn't need any more. I need some mercy. I need one truck that looks good in my fleet, you know? I'm bound to make this Scout work in the next stream. Most of my scouting is going to be done with the Scout 800. Part of the challenge, yeah, but also it's just a good truck. It's not really that challenging until I flip it over and immediately get pissed off. That's probably going to happen too. Okay, we're back, buddy. We're back. Let's go customize mode. Customization mode. Here we go. And then we're done. But just a real quick one, right? Let's take a look. Customize. Suspension. We don't have an upgrade, no. Tires. We will wait to get off-roaders. And then do this green. And then refrac. Got it. Let's fill it up and then we're gonna sign out. So yeah, stream is about to end. Please follow if you enjoyed it and want to see more. I'm going to be set up a more schedule, you know, every other day or something like that. I played this. I play Sims 4. Tomorrow I'm going to try to record a live episode of Sims 4 that I'm eventually going to put over on YouTube. I like to record it all in one shot. We'll see how that works out. And then Snowrunner the next day. And then maybe, I don't know, just keep an eye on my schedule. It'll make sense then. Those who are watching, I really appreciate you all for watching, for chatting today. If you're following, really appreciate you. Let me know your thoughts. If you're on YouTube seeing this originally was live over on Twitch, Grudge TV, and appreciate you all for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Thank you.